Alright, filming in rapid succession, although I'm probably going to put a cap on 4 for the day. Give myself a chance to work through these ones that I opened. Although, with not 100 bottles being opened at once, I should be okay with this many. They're not going to go bad anytime soon. I had those some of those other bottles open for a year and a half, and before I finally decided that I wanted to just dump a bunch out because it was too much. And most of them tasted not great anyway, so I didn't want to have to work my way through a bunch of bottles that I didn't like to get to the ones that I did like. Yeah. So I'm never doing that again. But I can open a few of them anyway, especially ones that I've had for a while. Like this one. Bufalo. Salsa Clasica. I had the chipotle one of this and it was really good. It was a bit on the salty side, but it still had a really nice smoky pepper flavor, similar to a steak sauce. So yeah, I really liked that one. This one, according to my label here, I don't know if you can see that, it says expires or best by November 2011. I bought this just 6 months before that. So I mean, it was not all that great of a seller, obviously. Because it's something like this. Yeah. So. Get this damn thing open. There we go. Make it work for this one. I hope it's good. It says it's got guajillo peppers in it, which is the mirasol pepper. The guajillo is the dried version. So we'll see about this. Seems like it's a pretty good consistency. Hard to... I mean, this is an awkward shaped bottle anyway, but it doesn't seem like it's super thin. Definitely having a little trouble stirring the air bubble throughout it. Okay. Well, the label's peeling off. Okay, so before it does, water, acetic acid, guajillo peppers, iodized salt, sugar, xanthan gum, condiments, whatever the hell that means, and 0.06% sodium benzoate, FD&C red 40, and then dehydrated garlic. So they decided it was better to put, boy, that's a negligent, if there's 0.06% sodium benzoate, and there must be less than that of the red 40 and even less of that than that of the garlic. What's the point of putting it in there at that point? Anyway. Wonder if this part's going to peel off too. Well, that seems to adhere a little bit better. So, I'm going to take off the... Push that on down in there. Sorry. Black humor. I watched a lot of horror movies growing up, so long-term side effects may include fascination or amusement at such things. Okay. This thing keeps... bottle is not conducive to... yeah, it's a pretty agreeable... Oh, it's starting to get a little bit thinner now that I got that plug out there. But, yeah, it's fairly decent texture. Okay, so... Definitely got that dry pepper taste to it. It's a raisiny or prune-ish, like a dried fruit almost flavor. It's a little bit on the vinegary side. It almost all too, because of the guajillo peppers and the whatever the condiments or seasonings are that they use. It tastes very much like a ketchup. It's a little bit thinner than a ketchup, but definitely along the same lines. Negligible heat. Yeah, not bad. It's not a great sauce, but I'm glad it tastes different than like your run-of-the-mill cayenne, like that Tabasco Buffalo was. So yeah, not much else happening. It tastes ketchup like in the aftermath here. Vinegariness is very prominent, kind of numbing some parts of my mouth a little bit from the acidity. The positive ions are short-circuiting my taste buds and my nerves in my mouth. Yeah, pretty decent actually. I liked that. Not overly salty. A little bit on the vinegary side, but if you put it on stuff, like if I were to use that instead of ketchup on something, that'd be really good. You know, throw it on a hot dog, throw it on a steak even. I mean, that'd be fantastic. Probably be really good on eggs too. In fact, I might do that in a minute here. I'm getting a little bit hungry, so yeah. Bufalo Salsa Clasica, or regular sauce, basically is what that means. That's their original formula, I'm guessing. Clasica. So yeah, not bad. Thanks for watching, everybody. I know it took me a while to get to actually eating the sauce, but I made up for it in the brevity of the presentation of the flavors and heat, which is almost non-existent. So yeah, good, really mild sauce, very different tasting. Got that smoky dried pepper flavor with the dried fruit and the ketchup-like qualities to the flavor. It almost tasted like it had tomato in it, but it was definitely more of the guajillo, the dried chili flavor, and then whatever seasonings they are. Probably allspice. I thought I might have detected allspice, maybe cloves, but whatever spices they used, yeah, it's a pretty decent one. Uncommon flavor, and yeah, that's about all I got to say. So thank you again for watching, and I will see you with another one soon.